Okay, so today I thought I'd give everybody out there a quick little bit of advice about using stuff like Opus Clips, okay? I know it's very tempting, but some of the new changes that YouTube has done that I've tested out personally will literally kill your channel if you're using shorts. Now, it's not the fact that if you're like a big creator and you're doing shorts and they're getting clicks and they're getting people watching all the way through. It's not really about that. This kind of change treats, and I don't know why they did this. I think they did this because everyone is using Opus Clips and they're using these kind of AI means of producing shorts. But essentially, how this kind of update affects small creators is vastly worse than if you're already established. Like if you're already established, you could take it or leave it. I wouldn't risk it because you could take your long form content and you could actually self-sabotage a little bit, if that makes sense. Now, what I'm talking about is the fact that the change to shorts, like in the beginning, shorts was a fantastic way to put out small form content and get people watching your stuff that have never seen it before and harvest a bunch of subs, okay? Right now, and I think they snuck this update in with that change that it went to 3 minutes. It had to be somewhere around that time or after that time. But I have tested it, and it 100% will destroy your channel. Now, what am I talking about? I'm talking about when you go to Opus and you put in a link and you get 10, 20 clips of your long form content and you download those and you upload them all and you think, wow, now I don't have to do anything. I'll just upload a shitload of clips. Now, again, if you're a big channel and people already watch your stuff, that might be fine, especially if you curate what you put up. So if you do Opus Clips and you only take like 1 or 2 and put them up, fantastic. It probably, if you're a big creator, will not affect you. But if you are a small creator and you're just uploading a shitload of these Opus Clips, I am telling you, you're going to nuke your channel, okay? If you put out only shorts, fine, do whatever you want. Your channel is it's a very risky model because what's happening is there's a lot of AI channels out there right now. Okay, these AI channels produce shorts only. They don't really produce long form content. This issue is only with shorts. Well, how many AI channels are out there only posting shorts? A lot. I think this update was supposed to cull that, kind of like keep this low quality shorts from getting to the surface, because quite frankly, the shorts market was different before all these AI tools. All right, before AI tools, when people put out shorts, they were at least semi-cultivated. They were semi-cultivated, they were thought about, they were seen by human eyes. A lot of these people uploading, like especially the Opus Clips, they're not looking at the clip. They're not saying like, okay, like, is this a good clip? You know, because Opus tells you like a score. That score is just completely arbitrary, by the way. It has no bearing on how good the clip actually is. So once you upload the clip, what happens? Well, if it's garbage, it's going to go up to about 400 views and it's going to stop. Every single time that you do that, what's happening is that YouTube is treating your shorts, especially as a small creator, as long form videos. Now, I know that doesn't make any sense. You're like, what the fuck? It's a short, right? Correct. But it's treating it as a long form video, which counts toward your channel. Now, it shouldn't do that. Honestly, I'm a programmer, and I would say, honestly, it should not do that, because the problem with shorts is that anyone can see your content. They're not choosing to see your content. Anyone can see it. It should give you more like leeway. It should give you more like fundamentally it should just like kind of baby you a little, because it's like, okay, like anyone can see your content. Let's not punish you too much if we serve it to the wrong people. Unfortunately, when there's all of these clips, because you think, oh man, now it looks so professional, it's got words and everything. Yeah, and it'll get a few views. But if it doesn't get a lot of views, and you're uploading a lot of them, and it didn't have to be a lot. When I say a lot, I mean like 10 at a time. It doesn't have to be like a lot. It could be 5. The point is, over time, what is happening is this. If you're producing long-form content, this hits you the hardest. You put out a long-form content right after you put out a bunch of shorts. It is not going to ping any of your subscribers. Why? Because it's working through the backlog of shorts you just fucking uploaded. And it will not ping all of those shorts to your subscribers at all. The issue is that the long form content needs to be front and center. If you're trying to make money off of YouTube or you're trying to do videos, the long form content needs to be front and center. I have deleted a shitload of shorts after I figured this out to try to recover the channel. But the way that YouTube extrapolates data from your channel has a lot to do with like who's watching your content and who swipes off. Well, let's say for instance that you have a good following. Okay, you have a good following of people who really like your content. Okay, well, this is the issue. When those same people who watch your long form content start getting, while they're swiping on shorts, they start getting your content that they've already seen, especially, right? This is the biggest issue. And this isn't the only issue, but this is one of the bigger ones. When they're swiping on content that they've already seen, especially, so it's like, hey, I'm a guy, I subscribe to you, I watched your long form content, but oh wait, you just put out 20 shorts about that long form content, thinking that it's going to attract back to long-term viewers, and it doesn't. Your viewers that love your content, that watch it all the time, are eventually going to stop getting notified that you are producing content. Why? Because it's treating these shorts as normal long-form videos, okay? And the issue with that is that the signals that they are sending, especially your long-form content, the signals that they are sending is, oh, hey, the guy who watches all your videos is just swiping. He doesn't want to see any of your shorts. But it's not thinking like that. It's thinking, oh, he doesn't want to see any more of your videos. Because not only is he swiping on your shorts, he is actively not being told that you have new long-form content. And, I don't know how to tell people this, but not every person in the entire world goes to a channel every day to see if they've got anything uploaded. A lot of it is like served to them, and then they see it, and then they'll go and watch it. It's not like you're their top priority, okay? And most channels aren't. If you're like a woodworking channel, and there's a guy who likes that, yeah, when YouTube has you on his front page, sure, he'll click on it, but he's not going to check, a video from 4 years ago, and he's definitely not going to your page and like scrolling down and like looking like, ooh, does he have anything new? Like, no, he's just, if he gets served it, he'll watch it. But the thing is, he's going to stop getting served your videos altogether. Not just to his phone, not just subscriber ping. Now, if they did the bell notify, this helps. But that's not a guarantee. Because people are saying, and you can go Google this, people are saying that, especially even with the bell notification, you'll have comments saying like, dude, I'm still not getting notified. And it could be due to the practices that I'm talking about right here. They're getting signals that they don't want to see your shorts. They don't want to see your videos. They're not going to your new videos. They're not getting your new videos. Therefore, you're not even appearing anymore on their page, on their For You page when they log in. They have no realistic way to get to your videos. Now, I know some of you were like, but I'm doing shorts. You're saying, I'm doing shorts because I want new eyeballs on my content. And when I put out a short, it directly leads back to my long form videos because I say, ooh, this is related. Okay, let me tell you something about people who use YouTube. They're not smart. And I'm just going to say this. And you can, hey, if you're a guy who uses YouTube and you're watching this, I'm sorry. But this is the facts. This is the absolute facts. When someone is on a short, they have no fucking clue that if they click down there in that little box at the bottom that has that title, that because you put, oh, it's related to this. No one clicks that. Your shorts are not converting to long-term viewers. Typically. And I'll say this, typically, you'll get a few subscribers. These are the most undedicated subscribers you will ever have. If someone subscribes during a long-form video, they are more likely to watch your content than if someone is taking a shit, watching a short, lay in bed at night, and they hit subscribe. Shorts, for some reason, people who subscribe on shorts do not necessarily, this is not 100%, I would say if I had to give it a percentage, like 16% of people may do a 50-50 swap on whether they watch your shit. But if they're swiping on your other videos, especially ones that look similar, that they think they've already seen because you put 20 Opus clips out, and they're saying, oh, I already seen that one, swipe. That viewer is no longer, like, they're sending way too many signals, way too fast, because the way YouTube is built, it's a very purpose-driven machine. It has to cull a lot of shitty content to make room for content that'll actually keep you on the platform. And by way of doing that, they kind of accidentally cull content that actually might be useful, might actually be good. If you've ever made a fantastic video and you've uploaded it and you've put your heart and soul into it and it does poorly, but some garbage that you put together in 5 minutes, gets 2,000 views instantly, there is something to be said about how it operates. Now, you don't like that video that you put out, and it took you 5 minutes. But the algorithm sees content differently. This is the point I'm trying to make. It doesn't necessarily take your content and put it on a scale of like 1 to 10. But it does care about the way users engage with your content. And much more, the biggest issue that I find is that the kind of users that engage with your content can affect other users. So I have a lot of movie and game stuff on mine. If people start swiping on my shorts and not watching them and not watching the full content for the full length of the videos, and they're not getting pinged and they're not getting reintroduced to videos that I've made now, and these are like dedicated fans, right? What happens is it says, okay, so that guy does not like this content. So who is like this guy? We're not going to serve it to any of these people that also are like this guy. But wait, he's a super fan. He's commenting on all your videos. He's there. He's watching all the time. You don't want the algorithm to be poisoned against your super fans, because that's the people who are actually what you're trying to build. You need like 100 dedicated solid fans to kind of inform the algorithm like, hey, this is my content. These are the people who watch it. Now, YouTube does give second chances, but what I'm trying to say is if you're pumping out these shorts with stuff like Opus Clips, you are going to kill any chance that you have. And I don't know how to recover it, guys. I nuked a channel just to prove that I was right. I was right, and I don't know how to recover it, because not every video is its own ecosystem. On a platform like TikTok, every single video you put out, it doesn't matter about the other 700 videos that you put out on there, okay? It's not one thing. On there, every single video, pretend every single video is a new channel. If you wanted to apply it to how YouTube works. But how YouTube works is your channel is a collective, and different information informs it. But when you're putting out the shorts, you are poisoning the well, kind of, on your shorts. No one's going to come back to the well because it's poisoned. It's poisoned with shorts. And what happens is they're going to give you less free advertising, which means less chances to go viral. Because this is what you need to understand. If your video is getting impressions, right, and that impressions are just going up, every single time that someone sees it and clicks is a chance for your video to really go fundamentally viral and getting recommended to a ton of people. But if it's not even giving you the chance to get the impressions for free, because it's saying, oh, dude, everyone hates this channel. They're not watching these shorts because they're treating the shorts like long-form content. I guess they had to do this change because the change from the 60 seconds that you're allowed, now you can go to 3 minutes. And I think it had to start treating them as videos for some reason. And if you think about it, yes, all of these things stop these automated channels. All of these things stop these pumping out, 200 shorts a day. It culls these channels completely off of the board. It does not allow them to exist. So what I would say to you is, if you're using Opus Clips and you're seeing this video, thank God, don't keep using it. If you do produce shorts, produce one highly cultivated, like just a short, sweet highlight reel of a video, and then at the end, you need to put, when you're editing, you need to put at the end, if you want to watch the full video, go to my channel. Full video at my channel. Because I am telling you, no one knows how to use the features of shorts to get back to the main channel. How do I know this? Because I have a lifelong friend that I said, why don't you just click the description? I put the link in there. He said, description? I didn't even know that you could click down there. And that brings up the description. I said, bro, you've been using YouTube a long time. And he said, yeah, I just never clicked down there. And why would you? Because most platforms are trained a certain way, and YouTube is not following that script. So here we are. Shorts are not leading people back to your main video. And before you say, oh, well, on my shorts, I actually put one of those little things that goes up here. I don't remember what they're called right now. It's a little thing that goes up here and it says, hey, if you click here, the full video. Those don't show up on shorts. You can put them. You can add them. They don't show up. End screens won't show up. Nothing you add to your video will cause people to go back. And people are lazy. Now you can say, well, I put a comment and I pin it and I put the link so that everyone can click it. That is the only method that I have seen that has transferred a little bit of people. But even then, the risk, the revolver that you're loading and putting to your head is not worth the shorts trying to convert to long-term viewers. Make long-form content, okay? Stop with the shorts. The algorithm, for some reason, the way that they have it, is punishing channels So hopefully you learned something, and if you did, give me a fucking like or subscribe or something. Throw me a fucking bone here, guys. But anyway, video was 20 minutes. All my links are in the description. Please do the do. Share me. Go talk to your friends. Save some people from this shit. Please.